baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Railriders and the Rochester Red Wings.
And now,
it's baseball on the show,
Rochester
and it's coming up next.
Red Wings.
Sterling Sharp, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Striding in is Greg Allen. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, number 3, Greg Allen.
Here's the first pitch. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Andrew Velasquez is on deck. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Hey. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Up next, Andrew Velasquez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And they got him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that They have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here this half, so it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Now with the plate is Andrew Stevenson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's your first out of the inning.
Batting second.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. 81. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Into the box now, number 81, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball back outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball
Up high, 2-1 now. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Stepping in now, Luis Garcia. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. Allen gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital with no score. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the DH, Robinson Chirinos.
The designated hitter, Robinson Chirinos.
First pitch on its way. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
One ball, two strikes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, Aaron Hicks. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Nope, that's
sinker
down.
misses, and it's 1-2 now. Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it. Throw on the first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. So the bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The bouncer to the left side, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a two-out double.
Batting seven, the left fielder, Clint Frazier.
So now to the plate, Clint Frazier. And this one's in the dirt. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
One and one. Here it is. In there, 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go. And into bat next, the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Wellington Castillo. Ready
to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Frazier comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Ball 1.
Jordy Mercer comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2 balls and a strike.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking it.
Hit out towards second. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
That is good. The third baseman, Mendoza.
At the plate, Drew Mendoza. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Severino certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Nope.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Popped him up. Odor moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, KJ Harrison.
And stepping in, KJ Harrison. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
Mercer, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Yeah.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 2-1 pitch.
Ball
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
We're talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
At the plate now, Nick Banks, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Jake Knowles. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
The catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Now back to right field, Greg Allen.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Greg Allen worked a walk his first time up. Here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. To the plate now, Andrew Velasquez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Allen leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Now a throw over and the runner back. The 1-2. Fastball taken high for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Throw is up the line as it gets away. And how about the recovery here as they get him at second base, so forget about the miscue there as the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Rochester leads it 1-0. And now, Andrew Stevenson as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Andrew Stevenson.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 81.
Now to the plate, number 81. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Voit has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Luis Garcia. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, it'll be Andrew Velasquez. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
70.
First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
1 strike.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing and a liner. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
In now, Luke Voigt. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just 1 pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. In for strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Here comes the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third. And, oh, what do you know? Knock for yourself.
So now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Runners are at first and third with none out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
All even now, 2-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. This is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Next to dig in, Aaron Hicks. A potential tying run for him at third base. He's set and the pitch.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. fastball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So here's the left-handed bat of Odor as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
A full count for Odor. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Mercer. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Red Wings lead it 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Wellington Castillo. He flew out in his last AB.
The catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Castillo, who cleverly gets the nickname Beef. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The count now at 2-1. Two and 2 the count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Just hung in there on that one. The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
At the plate now is Jordy Mercer. Here's the first pitch to him.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-0 home.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, the third baseman,
Next up, Drew Mendoza flew out last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate, K.J. Harrison. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The set and the 1-0. Trying to check his swing there, but did he go around? He did, says Kenny Jansen at first. Strike 1. Set and the 1-1.
Well, the count is 2-1.
At second with 2 down. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Three and 1. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Jeffrey Rodriguez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Jeffrey Rodriguez.
Ready now is Clint Frazier. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Now here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Hicks.
Into the box, Kyle Higashioka. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Third baseman, Tyler Wade.
To the plate now, Tyler Wade. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Stephen Fuentes is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 58, Stephen Fuentes.
Now the 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. Number 81 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And this throw gets away from him.
Now back, right fielder, Greg Allen.
So stepping in is Greg Allen, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with 1 away. At the plate now, Andrew Velasquez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, Luke Voigt trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Frazier on third. Higashioka over at second. Allen on at first with 2 down. 1-1. One and one. Here it is. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run scores. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
You simply cannot offer a pitch like this to a hitter this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One and one to Chirinos.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Second and third, 2 away. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1 and 2 now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Scranton leads it 2-1. So now here is Nick Banks. He collected a base hit his first time up.
The right fielder, Nick Banks.
Pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Jake Knoll. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
1 and 2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Standing in now, Andrew Stevenson. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Called strike 0-2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Count still at 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's Rognadodor now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
And that misses. 2-1.
Ball 3.
This one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Now batting, the left fielder, Clint.
So next to hit is Clint Frazier. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. First pitch coming, here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And he misses again, 2-0.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
From the stretch. 2 balls and a strike to count. Aye. 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate.
You talk about certain plays that dictate whether or not your ball club wins or loses a baseball game. Right there. Just an unbelievable job by the outfielder to get off such a strong throw without getting a chance to get his feet set up underneath him.
So now to the plate, Tyler Wade. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Odor on second. Frazier at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
3-1. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. And now in the box, number 81. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch on the way. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Into the box, Luis Garcia. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a look over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Two and one.
If he's going to dial up 2-0 changeups and have a good feel for it, this offense is going to have trouble breaking through against this guy.
Here's the 2-1. This one's flared off to the right side. In there, a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Popped him up. Wade is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jordy.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Michael King takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Jordy Mercer will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Odor on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Kyle Finnegan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Greg Allen.
Greg Allen.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat, get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 0-1 delivery.
Inside ball.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate now, Andrew Velasquez. This one skied out toward right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Next to hit, Luke Voigt. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now here's the first offering. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. That's inside.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Scranton leads it 2-1. Now to bat, Drew Mendoza. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Ball grounded toward Odor at second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, K.J. Harrison.
Next, here is K.J. Harrison. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And now the first pitch. Now the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he's going to get there. And he's in at third now as the tying run after the one-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Tyler.
To the plate now, Nick Banks. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. A man at third with one away. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
Swing and he pops him up. And that's going to land foul. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that one-run lead still in check?
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now, Jake Knoll, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Too high, ball 3.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here's the payoff pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
The designated hitter, Robinson Chirinos.
First pitch on the way.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey!
Strike 2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. That misses. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Rougned Odor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fouled away. So 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Justin Wilson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 34, Justin Wilson.
So now into the box is Andrew Stevenson. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup.
Andrew.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So now to the plate, number 81. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ball in.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box, Luis Garcia. And he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Frazier will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Striding in is Wellington Castillo. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First offering, as he'll take a look at ball one. Count even now at 1-1. 1-1. Here it is.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Fouled off. The set and the 1-2. He's right there. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We've played 8 full. Scranton leads it 2-1. T.J. McFarland enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
T.J. McFarland.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier.
The left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. flare out to left center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. McFarland hails from the prairie state of Illinois. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Nobody out, runner on first. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The second for one. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
At the plate now, Tyler Wade. As he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. Scranton leads it 2-1. Zach Britton comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer.
Jordy Mercer.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
0-2 to Jordy Mercer. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
In now, Drew Mendoza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Britton pauses, 1-0 on its way.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Allen will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, KJ Harrison.
Next, it'll be KJ Harrison. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
I got to count all in.
Mercer stands at first with 1 out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Nope.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base.
Now
with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in now, Nick Banks. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-0 delivery. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3. Jake Knoll would be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner.
Down at 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jake Knoll. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on its way. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. Fouled away. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Here's the 2-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
A 2-2 pitch.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. And another foul ball. Ready with the payoff pitch. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Scranton Wilkes-Barre used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Luis Severino earns his first win of the season. Zach Britton wraps it up for the save, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Railriders, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Wings, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.